What's up, world? Your boy, guy named Ty, reporting live from another episode of the MITM podcast, Car Edition. And today, I want to talk to y'all a little bit about conversations and how can we turn our conversations into tennis matches. Run the intro.
Caught up in them bright lights, lusting for shiny things that's golden. Everything ain't always what it seems, that it's soaking. Chasing my dreams, coming apart at my seams. Best believe that the money is the motive.
All right. Welcome back to the podcast, and today we're talking about conversations and how we can turn them into tennis matches. Now, you see, a while back, I had a real difficult time having conversations with folks. I'm so excited and so enthusiastic to share about experiences that sometimes ended up being a little bit of a convo hog, if you know what I mean. And for the last few years, I've really been exploring how we can best turn our conversations into tennis matches and actually be more of a reporter, be more of a journalist, and set the other person up to be able to add to the conversation in a meaningful way. You know, one I don't remember which book it's from, but this one book that really helped. They said that when you're having a conversation with someone, the best way to become more interesting is to become more interested, right? And the more interested you become in someone else and their story, the more interesting you are to them. So instead of just focusing on you and everything that you're doing, shifting the mirror to face them and literally having that light beam beyond them instead of yourself really does help you develop a much more interesting and engaging experience for both parties, right? Some of the ways that I was able to learn to do this, and I'm going to share with y'all, is setting up the conversation for them to win. So ask leading questions. Ask open-ended questions and follow up. Oh, so what happened when? What did you like about? That's really interesting. Thank you so much for sharing. Did you ever think about? And just keep on giving them more and more ammunition to be able to keep on volleying the ball back. Okay, keep knocking the ball back. And that's how you set up a tennis match, right? Keep on asking more and more questions about the other person, and you'll see how quickly it transforms for you, how quickly your conversations moving forward, people are going to love talking to you. People are going to love to connect with you and hear things from your perspective, but they don't even realize that you're setting them up to hear from their perspective. Okay, because everyone has fascinating stories. In this life, we all have a unique experience. We're one of one. No one else tastes food the way you do, sees the world the way you do, looks at the sunset and a specific cloud and how this world is painted the way that you do. And once you realize that for yourself, you realize it for other people. And if you are able to tap into and ask the right questions in a meaningful way to be able to step into their world, now you can share in looking at that picture together. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity to really have the spotlight on them to shine and to showcase, right? Most people will go into conversation, start hearing something from someone and say, oh, well, I did this, I did that, whatever. It's like, no, pass it back to that person so you can do so much more. By doing this, I find that conversation with clients, conversations with team members, conversations with pretty much everyone has been elevated in such a way. Because now it's not about me. I don't matter. I mean, I do matter because we're sharing the conversation, we're sharing the experience, but I fundamentally don't matter. What ends up happening is that now we matter. And if you're so interested in someone else, they now want to be interested in you. They now want to be invested in you. And this is one of the ways that you're able to build more meaningful relationships, more meaningful friendships. You know, cheer them on. There's a quote that I really love. I saw it on a billboard years ago. I think there was a show called Funk or something. It was like this show where they're like exploring like the early stages of hip hop, right? But the billboard said, "Seek those who fan your flame," because each of us are a flame on this planet. And when you seek those who fan your flame, they're able to help you shine so much brighter. And when you fan other people's flame, they're able to shine so much brighter, right? And when they're shining brighter and you're shining brighter, well, it's beautiful and bright all around now, isn't it? And the way that we fan other people's flames is by bigging them up. You know, I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so grateful that you're here to share this time with me. I'm so happy to share this time with you. Tell me more about your life. Tell me more about who you are. Tell me more about your experience. How did you get here? How did you get to this point? And by exploring all of those, by day, continuously exploring that, watch how things change in your life. Experience the shift. See how difficult it is to not be grateful at that point. We just got out of a knowledge of self session, and I was practicing this with the students and the youth that I'm building with the Stolen from Africa crew. And it's so interesting to see and to hear and to experience all of these changes, all of these shifts. But anyways, that's it for today's episode of the MITM podcast. It's something short and sweet. While we're in the car, we'll just get into our yoga spot. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Give 'em that creme de la creme.